Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Dave's Top 3,000 Songs of the Rock Era. Today I'm up to song number 2081, and that one is Allentown by Billy Joel. It actually came out in 1982, late 1982, but it peaked on the chart the following year. 1983, here's a picture of the single. It was also released on his 1982 album, multi-platinum album called The Nylon Curtain. Had several hits on it, including this one. As a matter of fact, I featured another one. In the beginning of my list, I featured Pressure at number 2940. Actually, I think I featured two of them. I featured Midnight Saigon as well. Number 2624. Anyway. So here's a picture of Billy Joel around the time he recorded it. I think you guys probably are all familiar with him. Very famous singer-songwriter. And before I continue, I decided to feature this one at karaoke. So please stick around to the end of the video and watch my karaoke performance of the song. I doubt it'll be anywhere nearly as good singing as Billy Joel, but I'll do my best. Anyway, so I think I'd better start by talking about the song Allentown. Um, it's about Allentown, Pennsylvania, which is was a steel mining town. I think it still is, although most of the steel industry is gone. As the song is basically about how they lost the steel industry and they lost a lot of their economic base during the 1980s. And it wasn't just Allentown; it was pretty much the whole Rust Belt of the United States. A lot of big business and big industry on the Northeast and Midwest started going wayside at that time because, um, for one thing, I guess we ran out of a lot of coal. Like you said in the song, also a lot of our labor got exported to other countries, and we became more of a service industry during that time. And this is pretty much what the song's about. And this did affect a lot of people very adversely, not just in Allentown, but in much of the country. Matter of fact, I went to the University of Michigan from 1980 to 1984, and a lot of my friends' parents were being affected by the recession at that time because a lot of their fathers worked in Troy. That was a town where a lot of the cars were being made. Troy, Michigan, in the early '80s, and a lot of them got laid off by GM. There's a movie about that called Roger and Me, which I would recommend if you guys get a chance to see it. Pretty horrible what happened in Troy, Michigan, but the same kind of thing was happening in a lot of other places around the country, including Allentown, Pennsylvania. So anyway, you'll hear this song in a few minutes, at least you'll hear me singing it. But anyway, I guess that's pretty much everything I have to say about the song. Oh, the other thing I want to say is that originally Billy Joel wanted to title it Levittown, which is a town in Long Island. I guess they also were a steel based city there. I've never been there. I've never been to Allentown either. I have been to all 50 states, but I haven't been to most of the Rust Belt cities. I did take a train through Gary, Indiana once, which is a disgusting city. Horrible industry there. One of my least favorite cities in the United States, actually. But yeah, I don't went up for that. Yeah, I think you guys all know Billy Joel was from New York. He was, I think now I'll just say a little bit about Billy Joel. I think this is already like the seventh or eighth song of his I've already featured on my list. He's one of my most featured artists. I have a total of 19 of his songs on my list, so you'll see plenty more. Um, anyway, he was born in New York City in 1949. He's still alive. He's 77 years old. Matter of fact, he's still performing. He's been musically active since 1965, and not only a singer and pianist, he's also a songwriter. He wrote most of his songs. I think he's a pretty great songwriter. I even think he's kind of the same caliber as Bob Dylan, although a lot of people disagree with me on that. But anyway, um, yeah, I guess that's all I really want to say about Billy Joel and the song Allentown. So I guess now, without further ado, I am gonna perform this one karaoke, and I might as well go to Google generated image here, which I kind of like, showing him playing in front of some steel workers in Allentown, Pennsylvania. So anyway, here it goes. Where we're living here in Allentown, and they're closing all the factories down. Out in Bethlehem, they're killing time, filling out forms, standing in line. Well, our fathers fought the second, spent their weekends on the Jersey Shore, met our mothers in the USO, and asked them to dance with them slow. And we're living here in Allentown, but the restless was handed down, and it's getting very hard to stay. Hey, oh, where we're waiting here in Allentown for the Pennsylvania we never found, for the promises our teachers gave, if we work hard, if we behave. But the graduation's happened wrong, but they never really helped us at all. No, they never taught us what was real, iron and coke, chromium and steel. We're waiting here in Allentown, but they've taken all the coal from the ground, and the union people crawled away. Hey, oh, every child had a pretty good shot to get at least as far as their old man got. But something happened on the way to that place. They threw an American flag in our face. Whoa. Well, I'm living here in Allentown, and it's hard to keep a good man down. But I won't be getting up today. Hey, hey, whoa. And it's getting very hard to stay. And we're living here in Allentown. Okay, I think that one went pretty well. That was my performance of Allentown in the style of Billy Joel. So anyway, that concludes my video feature on Allentown by Billy Joel. So thank you for watching. Here's what looks like a working class dog. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.